truly, football is not my favorite sport. I prefer athletics, track and field. That's where I'm at. And of course, today we're talking about the Olympics and track and field. And track, really. Do you like track?
Ironically, yeah, if not for circumstance, yeah, in another reality, this one is not even, I'm not even capping right now. I can show you, like, I was fast as hell. I was a speedster. I got started.
You don't look like a speedster.
I was a speedster. But remember another episode? Do you remember what I said? It's called me Walcott. If you remember that episode, I was so fast. But I just
they used to call me Mbappe.
I gave up. They used to call you Mbappe. At what age? At what age, bro? Calm down now. So, but yeah, athletics is. I think what I like about athletics is the fact that sometimes it's not just about technique and whatever. Sometimes even if you have the technique, there are some people that you just can't beat. That's the genius that comes with it.
I experienced that in primary school.
You just can't beat
this boy Obina. It was 1 year my junior.
You tried everything.
In the history of that school, nobody has ever collected second place more than me because of that Obina boy.
So you've been bottom since then.
Nah. I was being asked now. The final race I ran with that boy, I said, this one I must win. We did a pre-race race. I beat him by inches. I said, I'm going to win this. As in, go! The boy was gone. I came second again. But Nigeria in track events, we've had some very, very interesting times and some not so impressive times as well. But who do you think is our biggest medal hope for track?
I think this time the answer is clear. Our flag bearer, Toby Amusan. If there is any hope of us getting gold, not just the medal, getting gold, I think all hopes should be on her. And I don't know what people are saying that we are not seeing, but our best was Atlanta 96 when we had 6, and people are saying we can do better this time. How?
I mean, we have a bunch of athletes coming through.
Okay.
Favor, Share, Ofili, we have Amusan, we have Cerebroné.
Those are funny enough. If I'm to rank some people that can give us, medal, I would say Toby Amusan, obviously in the women's 100 meter hurdles. I think it is primed for her to win, and it's so unfair.
That particular category is the best. That's the toughest. The
quality of opposition she would battle is one slip up, and you're down to 4th.
There are like 14 people running.
She's running against champions. She's the champion and she's running against champions. So it's going to be. She has to be at her best.
One thing she's great at is handling the pressure. She's very, very good at handling pressure.
I'm so pained that the schedule this time around. If Toby Amusan should actually have joined them in the 4x100, but because of the schedule, they are doing the hurdles just right after the relay. So if they slot her in for the relay, she will be very tired for our own event. So we have to sacrifice her for one, and of course we'd rather just put her where she's best. It's painful. She should have been in both of them. And we have Cerebroné as well. Yeah,
Brume is always up there. Do you think she can gold medal?
She did bronze at Tokyo. She did bronze. I think maybe she can do silver or gold.
She's always close, but never quite.
Maybe silver.
Maybe this time it will happen.
Silver or gold, or it could happen this time. But I'm backing up.
She's in the same category with Tara.
Yes.
Davis Woodall, who has been cooking like crazy over the past 2 years. I mean, it's going to be tough, but who knows? Maybe
I'm also looking forward to the 4x100 women. 4x100 women. That's the quartet of Justina, Tima Godless, Favor Odili, and Olaika Olajide. Ofili. So I'm looking forward to what they will do as well. They've been impressive as well.
But that's also a tough one, because there's USA. There's Jamaica, then the Brits as well.
Exactly. And, since, if you've noticed, everything we've been saying here is the fact that Nigeria, we have good athletes representing us, but there are even maybe better opposition. And this is what makes betting or making your predictions on athletics very difficult. But myself and Cerebroné will give you tips to watch out for when you want to make your best picks. So over to you.
My own tips.
Yeah, what can our viewers, or what should our viewers rather look out for when they want to make their decisions when it comes to this athletics, because they can be very, very difficult and tricky.
Well, you have to look at two things. First of all, you contrast the person's personal best with the person's season's best. So you look at a person's progression through the season. Many of these athletes, they don't like to show their hand.
Yeah.
In the lead up to big tournaments, they'll just
enough to qualify,
or maybe they'll run a race, they'll come second happily. They'll do one time, but you can see that they are in peak physical condition, so you know that they can run much better. One person that is doing that is Botswana's Tebogo
you
can run. He is always slowing down. When he ran against Laos the other time, and Laos was in 9.81, and Tebogo was just laughing.
He slows down.
You just know that this guy at the Olympics is going to do something crazy, and a lot of people have been predicting that, and someone like Laos is already showing his hand, but you know that Laos has that extra gear and stuff. So first of all, you look at a person's personal best. Sorry, but if someone's, for instance, in the 100 meters, if someone's personal best is 10.0, season's best is 10.1 or something, that person is not coming to the Olympics to win that thing.
Yeah, he's just coming to compete in numbers.
You're not coming to win. Like, sorry, no matter how much you want to suddenly burst, you cannot do a 9.8. All those little margins, they count a lot.
There are no little margins in Olympics.
There are no little, like
1 second is a big deal.
Right. I saw someone on Twitter the other day saying that the person was talking about Sha'Carri and saying that she just won 1 second.
That 1 second will take years to meet.
Slower than both. 1 second. Do you know what that is? Like in athletics, it's a lot. Deal. So you just have to contrast the two. No, but also you look at the people who have traditionally done well in big events, because pressure is a big deal. Some people can't handle pressure, and to take us back to Usain Bolt versus Justin Gatlin, it's not like Gatlin couldn't handle pressure, but not on the level of Bolt. There was back in 2015. Gatlin was the clear favorite. Bolt was having a bad year. He was not in the right frame when he had injuries, and Bolt even himself said that he watched one thing and he saw that Gatlin was saying he was coming home with the gold, and he was angry, and he found his motivation came. And even in the race before the final, Bolt almost fell. And everybody was like, this is the day Usain Bolt is going to lose. But once it was time for pressure. Gatlin couldn't handle it. So no matter how impressive maybe a rookie is, and the person looks like, this person can threaten, at the Olympics the pressure is different, and in that kind of case, and also you also look at the records that these people have. This girl, Sydney McLaughlin, she's always breaking world records. She's, no matter how you want to look at it, this person is the favorite for the event, and you can always bet on her. But there's also someone like Femke Bo who is threatening her and coming close. So if you want to be a bit smart, you can go with Femke, because you're seeing that she's getting closer and closer. You're seeing a trend, and that's something that can,
and reputations, it goes well with reputations. Countries that are known for specific sports.
For specific events. Like when we're talking about boxing, we talked about Cuba. That is their sport. They will always do well at the Olympics. So in the same vein, in track and field, you know that Jamaica will always produce somebody. You might not even know the
USA
person.
too as well.
USA is like
even
no matter
swimming, leave that one for
leave
them.
That one. You
swimming for them.
When is USA exactly? So USA will always do well in the sprints and all of that. Jamaica will always do well in the sprints. Bahamas are good in 400 meters. You just look at past winners. Kenya, Ethiopia, all those countries. So you look at what countries are strong in what, and also look at the qualifiers. Also, you can go back to see how they qualified at the times that they were running and all of that, and you'll be able to. And of course, for instance, pole vault, Modo Duplantis. I'm sorry, Mondo. The guy is always breaking world records. Like you can't go against him.
Fair enough. I think Seri has almost said it all, but just to buttress what he has said, another thing to consider is the athlete workload. Some athletes are always, drafted into 2 or more events, and this is because of their versatility, but you can also play against them. For instance, Tobi Amusan, Nigerian Express, she's not going to be drafted into the 4x100 just because of the scheduling, and like I mentioned, that it's just after. So imagine if we wanted to be stubborn regardless, and we still put her in both events, then I would not back her in the 100 meter hurdles because she would already be worn out and tired. So you should check athlete workload, see which athletes are.
That's very, very important.
Yeah, see which athletes are, especially those that like to do long jump and sprint, because it's
just like even this guy, Noah Lyles.
Yeah,
Lyles wants to run 100 and 200.
Exactly.
I assure you.
And it will most likely be on the same day.
And that 100 is going to take a lot from him because he's competing with people who are running crazy times. So he has to put some extra. And that's, some people are already predicting that he may not win the 200.
He might end up losing both.
He might even end up losing both, because if he goes and exerts himself in the 100 like that, by the time he's running the 200, he has, done too much, and it can affect the time that he will run. So you have to take note of that.
Take note of that. So in a nutshell, consider the athlete workload, know which athletes are going to be fresh for their event, and back them to go on to win.
Yep.
And also another one that is very important, go to forums to see what people are saying. Athletics is very, if people are telling you that this guy is the likely guy to win, then there is a strong 80% chance that he is the likely person to win, except you are certain that this person can cause an upset, and you've done your own research, you've seen your own conclusions. What people are saying is most likely to play out correctly. So when it comes to athletics,
because I saw that happen with the Jamaican trials. This girl, Tia Clayton. So her twin, Tina, is usually the one that is fast. Tia was doing like some slow times over the years, and everybody was like, okay, this girl is not as good as her sister. And then I just randomly was scrolling on Twitter, and somebody said, Tia is going to qualify for the Olympics. I said, from where? I went to check her times through the season. I was like, where is this person getting this? Well, he knew what he was talking about. And she finished second in the race. She beat Shelley and Fraser Price, and she did 9.86. And I was like, from where?
So while there is good knowledge on Betting Expert Nigeria, there is equal good knowledge in these online forums as well. So make sure to merge the information you get from all platforms before you make a final conclusion. And on that note, that's all we have time for you in this video. We've given you tips on how to make predictions for boxing. We've given you tips for football, and now this is our tips on athletics. And of course, we'll be bringing you more sports as the Olympic progresses. And we're hoping for Nigeria to bring some medals in athletics. And on that note, have a Godspeed week.